it's the Couch Crew. We're back. No, it's just the normies. We're here to watch Chernobyl, season 1. Episode 4.
Do you want to do that again?
Yeah.
No, I am a fan of how bad that was.
I'm a fan also because he said couch crew, meaning he's got 100 on his mind.
No,
he's got
I
100
don't.
on his mind.
He's getting blood.
I meant just like, we're on the couch and we're a crew.
Couch crew. I heard you.
It's Chernobyl, the happiness of all mankind.
Oh, God.
That seems like that's not going to be at all what this
That
episode
sounds
is
like
about.
an oxymoron right
Yeah.
now.
1 hour and 11 minutes.
Last episode was extremely hard to watch. We saw
people deteriorating from radiation poisoning and radiation sickness. It was.
We
They
couldn't
didn't,
even see
they
a
didn't even
person's
show
face.
one guy because his face was literally gone.
Yeah.
He probably looked like Rod Rice.
Diablo.
And then whatever her interviews were with those brief interviews, that's it because those guys are dead now. I mean,
Yeah.
And then
Terrible, Chris. You're terrible.
the pregnant woman was just, dumb.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's pretty much, she doesn't know it. She's fucked from the get-go. She was out there. She was there. I mean, like.
yeah, from the explosion we said.
Yeah.
Like,
I need a pin. A penis. I'm gonna get a penis.
okay.
So I think we're gonna find out exactly
Hey, there's a
how.
bag of chips in the
I really
waiting
hope
room.
we
Can you
don't
just, bring
see
that?
like a birth defect baby.
I
Like,
think
No,
we're gonna learn why
bag.
the reactor exploded
There's
when
the
that
two.
button was hit.
yeah,
Yeah.
because that's a major mystery right now.
Yeah.
Because like. That's the only correlation is that it definitely happened after that button was hit. So either that button doesn't work at all, or that button was like badly wired and it did something that it shouldn't have.
Do you think they're
Yeah.
gonna reveal why that happened, or is it gonna be like lost and it's up to our interpretation?
No,
I'm just kidding.
I think they're
we're
going to
just-
figure it out, right?
I was
I
just
mean,
trying to
I don't
squeeze
know
it
my
out.
history on this, but I'm assuming they're going to.
They figure it out, I'm sure. I was just-
Don't tell me, because I don't know the history of this, okay?
I honestly,
Nobody tell
I
me.
don't know the very specific reason either. So
Shut up, pal. You don't know the history either.
I ain't gonna say I front on camera like that shit.
I'm honest.
the people don't
But
know.
it will be interesting to see if they actually start to follow through with that crazy plan where they have to like turn over the earth and like bury it on top of
I
itself.
think they do have to do that, and plus, I don't think it's.
Well, I mean, they definitely abandoned Chernobyl, right? So I feel like they're gonna start doing it and
Yeah.
realize it's a fool's errand. And
Also, I don't think it's common
and then-
knowledge to know how exactly.
Yeah,
the
I don't
people
know.
are. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
no one knows that.
That's
Like,
not common knowledge, no.
no, I don't know the specific reason.
See, I feel better then.
Oh, yeah, no.
Up, Pat.
Well, Chris, you've been on it with this all day today. Is this a market substitute?
Guys, this is not a market substitute. This is for you need to watch the real thing on your own. Also, learn about what happened because it's important to know your history. It is all of our histories.
That's
Also, that's a dick joke. Well, support us on Patreon. We have a Patreon. Also, this July, on the Normies Gaming channel, we will be giving away multiple video game consoles.
Yeah!
Go subscribe over at the Normies video game channel. It's down in the descriptions. You need to do that if you want to win a console. You'll find out how more there.
how more
Also,
there.
guys, it feels weird for me to
July.
say this about this particular reaction because it's Chernobyl, but if you're enjoying this, please hit the like button. it helps us out greatly. If you're watching our other reactions, hit the like button on those too. It really does help us out. It helps us with our analytics. So
The YouTube head honchos came down. They said if we don't get enough likes, guys, they're going to erase us from the face of the planet. That's how YouTube works.
And go.
now let's get
Sadness
depressed.
is coming.
Man, why do you guys keep saying get depressed? We're not gonna get
Fast forward, fast forward.
Because
it's hard to
it-
watch.
It already happened.
Dead
dog.
Bollocks.
Deadwood!
What more can we do?
I want to see Deadwood.
Here we go.
We're hurt.
I had a terrible joke in my
Whoa.
Chernobyl.
What do you... What?
Previously.
head. When he said he wanted to see a dead one.
must be completely evacuated. How many men do you require?
A bunch.
750,000 men.
That recruit there
So many.
looks like Enid's brother or something.
Oh, my toes, need to get
Yeah,
cracked.
looks like he's related to Enid.
Enid from...
WD.
Oh.
Man, I need to start watching that movie.
Hey man, it's getting good.
It's for real?
Yeah.
You lying.
No, for real.
Chris, I'm lying.
It's getting good,
Walking Dead.
asterisk, all things considered.
Mighty men.
Mighty Mint! Who's that? Is it a bird? It's a plane? No, it's Mighty Mint!
Sorry
Turn it up a
guys,
little bit.
levity before the sadness.
Oh, a cow.
Not sad at all.
Radiated milk.
So like,
How about
yeah, I was
Beach
gonna
Guy?
say, right?
Aww, so different.
A babushka?
This is an evacuation, you
Oh,
understand?
Oh!
You have to come with me.
Brother from the night.
Is that?
Because
Oh,
each
Pip.
person
Pip.
knows
Yeah, that was Pip, right?
Yeah.
What?
No,
Hey!
he's right to do that though.
Get her to leave.
I mean, not get her to leave, but also that cow's got the milk's radioactive for dogs.
Okay, stand up now.
Rhythmic squirting. That's what the subtitle said.
You wanna do something now?
This is your last warning.
You've come all the way this far in life to die now because of this.
Oh my
It's time to go.
Tell her what's going to happen.
I don't think he knows
Bro,
himself.
she lived through the Great Wall. Like, I don't think she gives a shit. Like, real
She
talk.
said, she's like, I'm not gonna leave because of something I can't see. She like kind of knows.
And plus, she's far enough away that she'll probably like get cancer or something, which she'll be dead before that even matters.
You leave this old lady alone.
No, as in like she should just be able to just live out her life, I guess, if that's what she wants to do. If it's not gonna affect her terribly like that, but cancer
Listen,
is still
you're-
terrible.
In my
Your land
gosh.
is your land, but when the government says
This
they're taking
land
it,
is
kicking you
your
off, you
land.
gotta go.
She needs to stop.
This is weird.
I think
Oh, these toes.
I wonder if they shot any of this in Chernobyl, like the safer parts.
4 months, damn.
she's still alive.
She don't die right away.
God, they already.
I mean, she like touched him.
I mean, she'll be dead in like 5 years, probably.
That baby's dead.
Yeah, that baby's.
Yeah, that baby's dead.
Or it's gonna come out just.
It's gonna come up miscarriage.
Or burst effect.
Damn.
Whoa.
Jeez, just like that.
They just went up to 15.
Oh, it's in the bike. And that will be hard to.
Pripyat.
Could this have been like not an extinction level event, but like most of the world died event?
Yes.
I mean, like a great chunk of Europe.
No, all Europe and great chunk of Asia.
Look, Asaf. I'll meet him there.
The ashtray. It's like a metaphor or imagery for the burning of the air. Never mind. I'm thinking way too deep into it. I don't know why. There's linger on shots sometimes, and I'm like, why are you doing that? It's just an ashtray.
Maybe
Aesthetics.
it meant a thing.
Because they're trying to quarantine the. I don't know.
They also used the ashtray at the very intro. There was like several cigarettes burned before he killed himself. I was kind of thinking that this is the time,
No.
but it was years after.
Yep.
The debris on the roof is graphite from the core itself. It'll kill anyone who gets near it.
This guy was in Game of Thrones also.
See, we use remote control bulldozers in Afghanistan.
Too heavy. They'll fall right through.
And it just kills electronics, doesn't it?
But in no circumstances can men go up there. What about this large section? 12,000 broken.
What?
If you were to stand there in full protective gear, head to toe for 2 minutes, your life expectancy will be cut in half. By 3 minutes, you're dead within months. Shit. What do we do?
That's what we wanted to ask you.
I mean,
What do you do?
What do you do? Like, somebody snipe at it? Maybe like.
shit, or exploded more. Like literally putting like more, like putting it into smaller particles and
looks like
spreading it.
Geo.
Nah, I don't think like
also
splitting it. Like the
young.
radiation would still be.
Doesn't it
I
like
know, but what
be
I'm saying
related
is,
to
like,
Enid?
It would get powdery, you know what I mean?
Oh.
So he's talking about just chunks of graphite on the roof, right? So they
Yeah.
just need to push it off the roof. That's so fucked. I wonder how many rope in that guy that like picked up that chunk.
It burned through his fucking glove. Oh
What is
Lord, it's a toilet, bro.
Charming.
Everybody should be wearing
Looks like war.
gloves all the time. Like if you're touching wood that you're burning because it's seep through, then you should be touching it with your hands.
181.
He was also in Game of Thrones.
Come
No,
on.
shut up.
Yes, I swear.
Oh.
The guy with the mustache, and the goatee. He was Orin. Maybe not. He looks like that. Orin, the guy that could work into the Eagle.
Oh.
He was from Pirates of the Caribbean.
What unit were you in? They had me in Motorpool and Kiev, but then they... Not this bullshit. In Afghanistan. I'm not in the military. They're running out of men.
He exploded through that fucking door.
Oh, that's a great welcome.
He's with me. You understand?
What is
Nobody
this
fucks
guy?
with them.
Oh, so they're in prison now, apparently.
We make these from lead scrap. Put it on under your balls. Now? No, you can wait until the radiation gives you a count. Now, over your clothes. Fucking shit.
Right, dude? Shit, that's gonna scrape your shit
I
off.
was about to say that's gonna
Like that.
cut into
First
your
you
skin
let
and shit.
Yeah, you gotta,
like
if
let
you're
him pull
fucking
on
with
his pants first.
You ever go hunting? No.
That is not gonna.
I ain't gonna do shit.
Animal control. Yeah, they're radioactive. But it's not hard. They're mostly pets. They run right up.
That's fucked up. Almost worse.
Right?
She'll get you a gun.
Dude,
So would you rather the physical work or this emotional work?
physical. I'd rather dig up earth than shoot animals.
Same.
God.
I'll go and shoot the wild animals, like the crazy ones, like, but not the domesticated
You're gonna
pets.
put down someone's cat?
Hell no. You put down your own cat.
I'm so happy. I wrote my thesis in the age of internet, and I didn't have to do this.
Right.
I'm working for the Central Committee.
Comrade?
So,
Comrade.
She's probably still in Moscow, isn't she?
yeah, she is, yeah. That's what it is. But, you know, big run on tight ship, man. Information is important. You have to disseminate it properly.
You can have that one.
Jesus.
Who is this little shit? How old are you?
Thank you, Comrade.
Oh, this dude is someone's son. You know it. That's why he got the job.
So
Gotta be
she asked for
important and shit.
information and then.
They were like, oh, classified.
Yeah.
You can get this one.
Aw, the cat, my
Not my cabbages!
My cabbages!
Ugh.
What is that?
Probably just straight, like, we're gonna kill this shit.
Yeah, it must be like some kind of
There's
poison.
no, I'm zero effect.
Oh my god.
Wait, so like I thought we'd still go back to when they were like building
Charting the earth.
the mine. Not the mine.
Digging the mine.
tunnel.
No,
They already did that.
Yeah,
They
they
did that in
completed
record
that
time.
last, yeah.
Was it? Oh, so that was done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now it's all about the environmental effects.
Okay.
The post.
And they still said they needed to, like, build a thing around
Over
it.
the
Yeah.
plant.
Like, look at this little rover, dude. This whole thing, it's so much work.
It didn't work.
Really?
No, stop. Right?
No.
That's what I'm gathering so far.
Maybe not. Maybe it's...
Bring up the cameras.
They've not tried it yet.
Signal. Sensible. Running onboard diagnostics.
Damn, that's more high tech than I thought for the time.
Because they're like, if it's more advanced, like light switch, it's not gonna work.
Well, that's on the last roof.
Huh?
That was on the last roof.
That's for Masha, the third rock.
The Central Committee have informed me that they may have found something that could work up there. American? Of course not. Gentlemen from Europe.
How did they get it there?
They probably just
Dropped
hella
it?
dropped it
Yeah,
there.
lift it, yeah.
Because it's not heavy.
Oh, they got so close.
They had to hate each other for a week. The
It's a
Atla.
good buddy cop romance.
Is it Akimov?
That's
The Atla.
Dyatlov?
Yeah.
See? Then it wasn't him in that other episode you guys told me.
No, we said it was this.
I need your help.
He's still good. That's better. I mean, not good, but I'm surprised he's still kicking it.
Yeah.
Akimov.
Topped and off, called it out. I came off pressed it. It was the only good decision I made. Incompetent morons.
Yeah, I hate this guy.
Can you confirm that the reactor exploded after they attempted to shut it down?
How do I even know it exploded, huh?
Still.
Just denial till the end.
The State Archive, written in 1976. It's about the operation of RBMK reactors under extreme conditions.
So?
The names of the authors have been redacted, and 2 pages have been removed.
Wow.
They made a mistake. They didn't redact the table of contents.
Oh, hell yeah. Dumb fucks.
The missing pages apparently refer to a positive void coefficient and AZ5. Does that mean anything to you?
What are you after here? Why are you asking me this? So everything's my fault, that is.
I'm not here to blame you. I'm here to find out what happened.
I have no idea what would have gone here. Void coefficients have nothing to do with AZ5. There, now you can go. There's no truth. Ask the bosses whatever you want, you'll get the lie. I will get the bullet.
Probably a better way out than what's gonna happen for the rest of your life. Shit.
I mean, do you guys remember at the beginning of this episode?
Yeah.
Or beginning of the season?
Yeah.
His little ass is still alive.
What's
all
with the cigarette?
chain smoking because they're all nervous and they also don't care about getting cancer anymore because they already pretty much have it.
Yeah.
It's also the 80s.
Is that why the shots keep lingering on it? Because I feel like it means something. I
That
don't
was the
know.
first thing I saw in the Czech Republic when I got off the airplane. Boys chain smoking in the
There's
appropriate smoking
literally
area.
a little glass box where you go smoke.
In the airport, we have that in Jordan.
It's so fucking weird.
Oh god damn it! I don't want to see pets being shot.
I swear to God, if they kill a cat,
Guys, they did kill cats.
like any animal, but
They
like,
shot people's cats right in the face.
I just want to
They
see
did?
it.
Yeah, they had to.
I mean, yeah, they purged every.
Well, I know. Do we see it ourselves?
This is the real purge.
Oh my god.
Is that a
Those are.
Do they
Over...
generally
Is that a
just big
Part
with guns
99?
just like shoot a little cat though?
I
I
mean,
know. I'm saying like that's overkill, man. Like a little.
Like you gonna blow the fucking skulls out?
Like a 20.
Seriously, we're gonna like shoot your
this
arm
kid didn't
off.
even know what he's doing, man.
I would not want him holding a weapon.
No.
You
gotta
gotta
learn.
learn.
I'm like, bro, can you just stand in front of me, not behind me?
I only have two rules. Don't point this gun at me. That's easy, right? You can point it at this piece of shit. I don't give a fuck. Not at me. If you hit an animal and it doesn't die, keep shooting until it does. Don't let them suffer, or I'll kill you. Understand?
Well, he doesn't want them to suffer.
Yeah, that's
either.
good, though.
Yeah.
Kill a lot of people.
Would you want someone to suffer?
No, I'm saying like this dude's made this job ultra stressful now. Like,
I mean, that's a reasonable thing. Don't torture the animals.
Already.
He doesn't want him to be a sick fuck.
Yeah, like don't just shoot off his legs and just watch it like
Don't
sit
be
there and
funny.
watch drink your beer.
Don't be a sick fuck.
I'm a sick fuck. I'm just kidding.
Once we start,
Gigantic
It's
radioactive
it's a really good detail that he doesn't have
So
like
we go door to door.
I know.
gun safety.
Okay.
Y'all don't think he looks like Enid at all?
Good.
Yes, he
No.
does.
Dude.
You just gonna kill a dog first like that?
Well,
Just on the back?
I'm not here for
Just a
this.
dog?
It's like it's what you have to do, though. I mean,
No, I'm
like,
not doing that.
otherwise it's gonna.
And the
spread.
first one they kill is gonna scare all the rest of them.
well, that's what he said. Is they're gonna run in the house. Oh, he's so happy.
Oh my god.
I cannot do
They're just.
All right. I'd rather do the dig in the holes.
this. Is it over
There's a
yet?
little cat. You miss a cat.
No.
Do your job.
Oh,
Here
get
come
the
guys that kill,
cat.
like rabbits.
In the goofy
squirrels.
Chernobyl movie, Diaries, they run into a radioactive bear.
Is it over yet?
No,
Oh.
I'll tell you when it's over.
Ah, can I go outside?
There are no pets on
We're gonna
screen
follow
right
the
now.
kid.
There are no animals on
and
screen.
We're gonna see this kid struggle to kill his first dog.
Yep.
He's gonna miss.
Oh, well, probably a big something big. Probably like a boar.
Nah, I think he's gonna miss and it's gonna suffer and he's gonna have to.
Oh, that's just a happy ass dog, but you're just gonna shoot him in the face like that.
I mean, this dog isn't gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. Like the dog goes down. Well, he did it.
I mean,
Man, my boy.
his
got
other
some balls.
option was this or be
he's-
shot himself.
He's alive. He missed.
The dog is whimpering. Shoot him again.
Oh my god.
Come on! Why is this happening?
You gotta shoot it
Alright,
again,
I mean,
man.
It's a reality.
Shoot it again.
Shoot it again.
I wouldn't hesitate to shoot it a second time if I missed. Like I don't want to hear a dog.
Oh my god, you fucking
God.
shoot him! What are you doing? You want to take a picture?
Right? Can't get a selfie. Oh, you gonna get shot.
He's not.
I mean, that was his first, but still.
Don't let them suffer. You're dragging that to the truck.
God, I have to collect all the dead.
See, I wouldn't like doing the collecting part. That'd be that tough as fuck.
Is it over yet?
No. There's no animals on screen. Vodka party. You know, to kill your emotions.
But there are a bunch of dead dogs in the back of the truck I saw.
Oh my god.
You gonna eat?
This kid was probably last week doing absolutely jack shit.
I know, right? He's probably playing video games and shit.
You don't think he looks like Enid, but you thought that dude looked like Orel. He's like brown.
Bro, he looks way closer to
The dude is like a brown dude, or else like not.
But he has a similar. I'll put it side by side. He looks way closer.
I'll put a side by side for Enid and this kid.
Oh, the
Damn,
fast.
they're pushing it off. Hell yeah.
I think it's fucking clean.
Damn. I think
Did I
it's.
say Western Union?
I think
No,
it's
they said.
So you're still like, this is
I was
yellow.
like,
Joker.
Stuart said Western Union. I was like,
I
why
think it's
did I say
clutch,
that?
dude. Damn.
So you just press as many buttons as you can.
Germans with the joysticks. Everybody's around there like, this thing is fucking.
Yeah, like no pressure, but like
This-
40 people are behind you.
This thing is so fucking cool. Chop.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
What if you drove off the building?
Seriously?
It's done.
What?
Fuck. Well, that's just the camera, right? 'Cause can they fly blind? Like, it's still a
Oh no, they're all falling.
Damn.
This is why they brought on Stalin Star's car. This man can yell.
God damn.
You're an inanimate fucking
This
object.
might be a police.
Wow.
The official position of the state is that a global nuclear catastrophe is not possible in the Soviet Union.
Oh my god!
Need a new phone.
Maybe ask the U.S. I know that
Bro.
would be.
They just gave
Yeah.
the Germans the propaganda number,
But
and they're in Germany currently. at
we
the moment.
actually got to the moon. Maybe if you want to use one of our rovers.
I'm pretty. Was it Russia or was it the USSR that got to the moon?
I don't think
they beat us to
anything's-
space.
I don't think anything.
They beat us
is
to
gonna
space,
matter,
but they never got to the moon.
Yeah,
We
but
got-
even
that's-
like
he even
moon
said it.
vehicles don't withstand radiation, do they?
I mean, there's
Yeah, but-
light radiation in space.
They're obviously
It's
using
bad
this
enough, but
lunar
it's not
vehicle
this
for
bad.
some reason.
But they said like Masha is so high, like
Yeah.
nothing matters.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna matter.
Or not
Masha,
really.
but that's the other spot, right?
No, Masha's
No,
the
no,
toughest
they-
round.
They sent the Germans specifically for
Mina
Masha.
and Katya are the other two.
We have to clear it.
Katya Kasano.
The Americans have that kind of technology. Do you really think that humans will? And even if they will, the Central Committee
It would look good.
There are no robots.
This is
Well, it's
the
time to go up there and
world we're
move it
talking
yourself.
about.
We use bio-robots.
Go on.
Ben.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
Yep.
He said it'd kill you in 2 hours, but they got all those men at their disposal. That's essentially the only thing they have that they can risk.
Yep.
So like, go push
By
this.
saving face.
Go push this graphite off the roof.
It'll
and we'll
kill
give
you in 2
and then we'll
hours.
give you a bullet.
Yeah, dude, just being there, it shortens your life.
So why wouldn't the shooting from a distance work?
Because I
Because-
mean, even then, like it might like
Make it worse.
Yes.
yeah, like splatter and put it into the air.
But even
Where they get their food?
Your mama house.
Chickens. And they eat each other.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Cash will be dead in a second. She can't fight.
No man, animals will revert back to their
animal instincts.
yeah, like dogs will.
Not the dogs that we've crossbred for generations that
No,
don't.
Yeah,
they'll go back to a pack mentality. They'll start traveling.
My little Boston Terrier Lexi would never
Yeah, right.
Run in a
be
pack.
the leader of a pack.
She would be in a pack. Like they would definitely go back to a pack mentality. They're
Bloody
little brat.
feathers.
they're pack animals.
Animals.
Oh.
Smart doggy. That's why he's a German Shepherd.
Oh, kitty.
Stop! I don't want to know.
Sarah
Why is-
McLachlan.
Close up headshot.
I will.
I miss my cat.
No,
What?
I couldn't tell if you weren't looking. Nothing's happening.
I'm not looking.
You should be looking. Nothing's happening.
You should put that in the video. Sarah.
I'm Sarah McLachlan.
Now hear me.
Oh shit.
Talking to you.
Will you please do this one? I don't want to do this one.
They're also going to need hearing protection.
Go inside.
Oh my god, little. Oh, such a cute dog.
Marquetta, you're fine. They're not showing anything.
Oh my god.
edge of the working area, you will each have no more than 90 seconds to solve this problem.
That's horrible.
90 seconds. What if they can't get it done in 90 seconds?
This is the working area. We must clear the graphite. These are the most important 90 seconds of your lives.
Damn.
Commit your task to memory, then do your job.
Like, literally, they have to commit a task to memory, only do that task, they have 90 seconds. They are human robots. Like...
So what I'm curious about is there...
Yeah, we're told
So
that
these
was-
people already did it right here. Their life expectancy's been cut in half.
Yep.
Is there technology in the United States at this time that would avoid it?
We don't even know. I don't know.
Because I know they didn't even ask.
Possibly the robot. Possibly the lunar
I
vehicle.
doubt it, man. Like, that radiation is so high, it's gonna fry anything.
Why doesn't he go over
Look
to
at
that
how
side?
many-
Because he has to throw it back into the reactor. If they throw it the other way, they'll contaminate that other side.
Look at how many pieces there are. Like, this isn't pop. Bro, there's so many pieces, dude.
It's such a big piece, dude. Go back now. Just go back. Go back. You have like
They
20
can't go back
less
until
than
they
20
hit the bell.
seconds. Stop looking over! It's been 90 seconds. This shot has been going on for 90 seconds for sure.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
His foot is in it.
Oh no! There's no one here!
He's fucked. He's fucked.
And he got that water on him now.
His foot is fucked. And he's fucked.
Oh my god!
Oh, yeah, he's fucked.
You're done.
Yeah, you are done. Oh my god.
How premature is this?
Probably really premature.
Oh, she's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
She might have it.
she wasn't. I don't know.
I mean, she would.
She could have been a few months pregnant.
They're using her stomach as, like, passage of time.
Yeah.
God damn it, they're gonna like show the baby.
Yeah, what? Like,
Is there gonna be a still baby?
I think it's gonna be deformed.
I think he probably
December
miscarried.
86.
What month did it happen?
October?
No, what month did the explosion? It
Oh.
wasn't October, it was like...
It's been like 5 months. No.
So she was 5 months? When did the explosion happen?
They're going to put the Atlas on trial.
The Central Committee is sending Legasso to Vienna.
Oh.
Headquarters of the International
Atomic Energy Agency. I know what's in Vienna. What are they asking you to do?
Tell the world what happened.
Like what really happened?
The operators pressed AZ5, but instead of the power going down immediately, it went up.
Why on earth would they press that button?
They didn't know.
Why didn't they know?
Because it was removed from the other incident too. Like they didn't want to spread that probably.
There are 16 RBMK reactors running in the Soviet Union right now. We have to fix them.
You leave this information out to Vienna. They quietly let us fix the remaining reactors.
Did you know the name Vasily Ignatenko?
The firefighter.
He died 2 weeks after the accident. I've been looking in on his widow. She gave birth.
Oh.
A girl. The baby lived for 4 hours. They said the radiation would have killed the mother, but the baby absorbed it instead.
Oh.
A baby.
Wow.
That's crazy.
How is that even possible?
Yeah, look that up.
The baby was accepting all the nutrients and all the radiation.
That's creating antibodies.
Someone has to stop telling the truth.
Damn.
That's so cool.
You're the last 3,828 men. You have performed your duties perfectly. I wish you good health and long life.
Yeah, right.
All of you are.
She in there just.
So sad. Just listen to other babies.
Yeah.
That was like all that was left of her husband as well, you know. It would have been the last thing to remember him by. To raise that kid.
Ugh, good grief.
This was a heavy
Hey.
episode.
So
Wish
yeah.
you all a long life, half of life.
I mean, he said he wished it for him. I mean, I think he does, but.
Oh,
It's
shit.
like those words are just like so playing though. Like he knows he's playing them with those words.
But it's not his fault though. It's coming
I
from the
know.
higher up.
Should we watch the
It's like they're like
After
halfway straight with everybody. They're like This is super fucking dangerous, but they don't tell them exactly how dangerous.
That's when he was like, they gave him the propaganda number. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, it's like
Jeez,
not everyone's privy to all the truths.
Which is, it's so shitty though, because you're like, come on, we didn't even have to waste this robot. Like, you guys are just fucking us over.
And even if they are privy to the truth, they're so far removed from the situation that they're not there.
Yeah.
So they can, like, it's easier for them to be like, maybe it's not as big of a deal.
It's the most dangerous place on Earth.
The Soviets, and particularly the people of Ukraine and Russia and Belarus, threw themselves at this task in a way that is shocking and beautiful and also terrifying and heartbreaking.
These are the most important 90 seconds of your lives.
We're talking about
That guy.
700,000 people being
Crazy.
sent to clean up this impossibly contaminated area, an area that is still off limits today.
Human robots.
Pavel represents all these innocent men coming into this grinder, you know, and then being spat out on the other side. You're not going to walk away with an experience, you know, it's not that at all. So it's very similar to war. It's the pointlessness of that. Here I am, I'm 18, I'm going somewhere, I'm killing a bunch of people, I'm coming back. Has it made anything better for anyone? No, because that's not the way it works, you know, and here I am now, being dehumanized, basically.
Nuclear power and nuclear weapons were not just aspects of Soviet pride, this was among their most protected secret industries.
The state must protect its secrets, comrade.
And when nuclear isotopes that were a decay product of Soviet fuel ended up in Sweden, then the cat was out of the bag. They needed to admit to the world not only that this had happened, but that they hadn't told anybody until they got caught. And as a result, they attempted to try and tell the truth up to a point.
The truth. Is that what you're going to say in Vienna?
She's sort of similar to the Horatio character in Hamlet, that she is his conscience.
You have a chance to talk to the world, Valeri. It goes kind of to the heart of your humanity, really. You've got to stand up and be counted, no matter what the consequences, when the stakes are this high.
Ponchuk says, tell the truth at whatever price. Chervina says, tell whatever truth is necessary and keep a lid on the truth that will just make it harder for us to work and improve things.
We can make a deal with the KGB.
You have to make choices that has a chance to survive in a system like that. You have to lie a little to make things happen. And that is the conflict, the more idealistic Ponchuk, who has this passion for truth, no matter what the consequences.
Yeah, if you're dealing with KGB, you should probably tread lightly.
Chervina, he's at a very high level and he's involved in the politics of it all and the kind of level where people just get shut up and they get incarcerated. And I say to him, well, look, these are all the people who just gave their lives unthinkingly. What about them? There's your example. To hell with your deal. To hell with our lives. Someone has to start telling the truth.
What do you guys think? Would you tell the truth for your life?
Yeah. See, it's not just your life though.
Yeah.
Depends on how many people you know and how much family you got.
Yeah, if
Your
the
family
KGB
man
was
gets
coming
shut
after
the
my
fuck
family, I ain't gonna say shit.
I honestly think
I ain't gonna snitch.
like with the situation in there, I'm all for like telling the truth and whistleblowing, but in this situation, I don't know if it would actually improve things. You know what I mean? Because maybe that would just make things worse. In that power dynamic of that the world was in. That could just literally
almost on the brink of World War III every other week.
A whole third world war.
And it could just create.
So it's really hard.
You know, you might want to just approach it lightly because they could silence you or get rid of it, and then nothing will be improved. Whereas if you try to do some deal, you can at least still be around to
make sure
influence things and try to.
And here's the reason why you would want to tell the truth. She was like, there's 16 RBMK reactors in this country, and if you push the reactor, she said, if you push the reactor to the brink of disaster and then you hit the shutdown switch, that bitch will blow up. So that's like,
Yeah,
you have to understand if you worked at that reactor and it was going haywire, what's the first thing you're gonna do? You're gonna hit the fucking shutdown switch. So like that, that's the reason why you want to tell everybody is because after you've seen how the problem can happen, you're like, fuck, this could probably happen again if somebody's careless enough.
There was also like it was just like the perfect storm of things that happened. Like they took out the nuclear rods. And then when they put them back in, it was just like a chain reaction.
Yeah.
So
The rods were graphite, not boron, when they went back in. And the
And-
graphite increased the power.
Yeah. So when they pressed it, it like because the power was already spiked.
Yeah, that was the problem. Is that
so when
because they were
pressed
being
it went high,
negligent and idiots.
So it was their fault. But
Yeah, because they let the machine get to a point where pressing the shutdown button will make it blow up. So obviously they fucked up by letting it get that far, but also no one was thinking about that fact because that shit was taken out of the paper, which is like, so all these guys read that report and they were like, oh, this part's redacted. Oh, well, whatever. It's probably not important.
Well, the guy we all thought was like being like stupid.
Yeah,
now you gotta get his point. It was never in the paper. So like what you read is what you know. What you don't know is what you don't know. So like, he truly believed this is what else.
But there was still gross incompetence going on.
Well, there is, but like you can see why he was so delusional. Like at first, like it couldn't be it because this is what
that's why everybody keeps saying it's impossible.
Like I've studied this. I've been in this field for so many years, and this is what I've been taught.
Yeah.
So it's you kind of get their point why like okay shit.
It's not any one person's fault, and
it's the person's fault who chose to redact it.
Which is the government.
Yeah.
Which is the government.
Well, somebody said this was inappropriate for public to know.
I know they probably would have used the human tanks anyway, but it still should have tried to ask the U.S. or something. I mean, we would have had.
This was in the middle of the.
More
was the Cold War still going on? What the Cold War
relationship?
I know the
we're
relationship.
still going at Cuba, weren't we?
But imagine like in a world crisis like this, our enemies or even us like will be too afraid to ask our enemies for help, even if they could help us.
But I mean, that is exactly how it is because literally, look, we're sitting right here right now, and we can talk as much as we want to about the SSSR because they don't fucking exist, or the USSR, you know what I mean? Like Soviet Russia, that shit's all gone because they fucked up. So like they were right to not want to ask because it was only going to be bad news for them, but it was bad news for them anyway. It's like even if they would have survived, we'd still make fun of them about it. People would still talk shit. They'd be the punchline in every other fucking movie about nuclear anything, which once again they still are. That was the thing they were trying to avoid, is being humiliated because their power came from the perception of power. You know what I mean?
Chernobyl will
they fucked it all.
Chernobyl will keep coming up throughout human history. Like even when we get to a point when like thousands of years from now, it's gonna Chernobyl is gonna live through human history.
Yeah.
For the foreseeable
I think
future.
this show will probably help with anything because like I didn't know about Chernobyl until now. So.
Oh, you're gonna admit that on camera, Pat?
At all?
Yeah, I'm surprised some people didn't know about Chernobyl at all. I remember learning a bit about it in school, and then Chernobyl Diaries, the movie.
I mean, that's the other thing I knew because Chernobyl.
It's one thing to read on paper and be like, "Ooh, that sounds terrible," and then you
didn't see it.
See it dramatized, and it really fucking hits home because it's like one. For me, I have a hard time sometimes thinking of people from the past as like actual tangible people. You know what I mean? Like we watch all the Titanic movies, like. You don't think that that was a fucking tragedy when it happened, and this is another tragedy that it happens, but once you see it like humanized and depicted, you're like fuck. Just to even think that like once again some 18-year-old kid who was probably touching his dick a week ago is walking around shooting pets in the face, like his life is uprooted and ruined, and he had nothing to do with any of that.
But
this is a good Sorry, go on.
No, I'm just saying, poor kid started smoking and drinking.
I know. Yeah. And he's going a beer or two.
Clearly took his innocence, so continue.
Turned him out immediately. I forgot where you go on.
I was gonna say that the little granny at the beginning, the opening scene.
Oh, the cow lady.
Yeah, just let her stay.
Reminded me of my grandmother again because my grandmother used to, tend cows. That was like her livelihood, her whole life. So I don't know why this show is trying to kill me, but it is.
They read up on your history.
Successfully.
And they wrote the script based on your history.
And then also I'm gonna send Sydney a picture of my neighborhood because it literally looks like Pripyat.
It does. Proshev looks just like that.
I want to send Sydney a picture of Enid and that guy, and then the Orel
Did
guy.
anybody say that he doesn't look like Enid? Why?
Yeah, Mickey said he doesn't look like Enid at all, and he thinks the other guy looks like the dude from Game of Thrones. Doesn't look anything like him.
You guys know how old people always have hard time leaving,
I mean, same thing happened to Katrina.
Yes.
And like Katrina, and like anywhere, like I remember like there's floods right now in a village very close to where I'm from, and like the old people are just hanging out in their house and they shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally
Y'all seen
happening right
Dante's
now.
Peak?
God, is that the one where the lava is literally engaging houses and people are like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, the old lady's like, I'm not
That's what I was
leaving
thinking.
my house.
They look similar.
Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
But I
see,
get it, but
they look super similar.
Yeah,
With the-
they
with the-
do.
with
Is
the
that Jack
goatee?
Sparrow?
They do.
No, but he is
It
in
looks
Pirates of the
way
Caribbean.
more similar than.
No, they do.
Enid.
They totally look similar, but
Enid.
it wasn't him.
I know it wasn't him, but
he's white.
People can look similar and be of different races.
You like legit thought it was him. Anyway, what was I gonna say? What were we just
Old
talking about?
lady.
Damn it.
Old lady.
Old lady and the pets.
Tell her if it's gonna affect her in the shittiest way possible. But if it's just like
But I think they did.
half,
They're like,
if it's gonna like just be half of her life expectancy, then just let her live.
Well, the thing is like these kids are just like so. When he was taking the new recruit through the camp, he's like, these people dig, these people kill animals, these people take out refugees. They're only given just enough information to do their jobs.
Yeah.
So that kid would not have
Yeah.
known what to tell that lady. There's no way he would
He may think
known.
like,
And
she
also-
might die next week.
all,
or
all
something
he
like
was
that.
told to do was just get those
Right.
villagers out of there no matter what.
I like
And
how
also
there's-
because of the state and how the state has to run, you think that the state says you leaving or you dying. Like, I don't really like. I think that's the point. Like, they're like, we're the state. We have all power. When the state tells you to do something, you do it. When I say propaganda is real, it's fucking real. Like, when I say 2 + 2 is 5, it's because it is, because I'm the fucking state. So when I tell you to leave, you either
Yeah,
leave or
leave.
you're dying.
If I was
You
like,
can't say 2 + 2 is 5 though. That's objectively not true.
If
That
the
is
state fucking
literally-
says it, then they say
No,
it.
the state
Was it
mathematics is the
1984?
one universal
1984?
language. That
I think
people
it's just
have to
trying
all
to like
abide
use a
by.
metaphor.
I mean, but it's like it's a
But-
thing from like
I know,
1980.
if I was that kid and I heard that lady tell that story, I would have just been like, let's.
I don't know about that.
Oh, 'cause then he would've got the bullet, bro.
Yeah, he would have got the bullet. Yeah, he would have got the bullet.
I know. I mean, which is what sucks because it's like, even when they're trying to do good, it's like we got to get these people out of here. But it's still done with the means of violence.
There's like
you know,
prison politics in the in the camp.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
Like, it's like, you don't fuck with this guy. He's with me. It's like, oh, okay, shit.
And I mean, once you get a bunch of group of people all together like that, they all know they pretty much have a death sentence and shit like that. Like, the fucking rules are out of the window, bro. Like, I'm living however I want to, and I'm the biggest badass over here, so fuck you. If I need this egg carton to protect my nutsack, then I do.
And that would have done shit.
Why can't they just let?
I
No,
would've-
I see why. Never mind.
It's like tinfoil over your top.
Right?
I
Put
would
some aluminum foil in your
have
nutsack.
pitched. Let's ask death row inmates to move these stones because they're gonna die anyways.
Is there death row in the
Yeah.
Soviet Union?
There's no
Probably
death
not.
row in
But they just
Soviet
shoot them.
Union. Everybody is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Soviet Russia,
There's
death
Death row is
There's,
you.
there's
Okay,
death
well,
penalty.
They just shoot them.
Yeah.
if there was,
There's death
They don't have
penalty.
time to go to death row.
So, Serge, the logic behind the 2 + 2 is 5 thing is
Yeah.
that the state would just change the meaning of the word 5
Ah,
to actually mean 4 units of something.
George Orwell.
Yeah.
Yep.
We saw what's his face. He's still in denial.
Dyatlov.
He's in the Nile River.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
he's.
I think he's very well resigned to, like, he's like, my head's on the chopping block.
But like you said, like Pat said, it was.
Well, that too. And plus, like, I think personally, I did probably have some sort of Alzheimer's.
No?
You
Some
think?
sort of
Yeah,
schizophrenia or
nah.
something.
Like,
Hey.
not schizophrenia, like
I
some
think
sort of
it's just major
some sort of
denial.
Alzheimer's, like to be like, it just like. He has to have some sort of person, like to be like to see everyone like die, because like as he was walking out, he saw people like
Barfing. and
barfing.
shit.
He's in denial.
Like he's in denial, like
It's
they,
shock.
so there is some sort of mental,
Yeah.
like he must
From
have
being
some
a
sort of
dick.
dementia or some
It's
sort of personality.
probably like shock, PTSD.
Well, it can't be shock or PT. I mean, it could be
Because shock would
PTSD.
shock would wear off. If it started as shock and landed into PTSD, he was probably not resilient. Plus, like that dude, he's like, dude, I'm over here, like I'm already dying. 1 and like 2, like there's no way. Whoever walks free, he ain't gonna be 1. Like he knows. That's it. Like his shit is like sealed in stone, dude.
But
like,
I would also think
they already
being
picked out
him-
his tombstone.
Being
though.
him, I would want like at least try to save my faith or my conscience to try and do the right thing now, so it doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
That way, I can clean my conscience that
Yeah,
way.
But
But
like,
I
but like
think-
you said, he doesn't know.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like his mental capacity
Yeah.
is not there.
Yeah.
I think the other thing is that he also doesn't want his name to be on this. It's like this was caused by him.
Because
So
he keeps trying to
doesn't
say the
want-
other 2 dudes
He
fucked
doesn't
up.
want to say anything that would implicate
Yeah.
him. That's why
Yeah.
he doesn't say anything at all.
So he's like, why are you asking me this?
Like I think that
is it
he
my fault?
he
Is
is
it
there.
all my
Like
fault?
I think that he's being calculated and being a major diss.
Yeah,
Like
he's
like
not-
asshole.
he's not
Well,
stupid.
and because for one, this whole entire series started off with saying Dyatlov deserves to be shot and dead by now, whatever punishment he got wasn't enough for him.
Yeah.
This series is going to be seen probably by 1 million people.
Yeah.
Diablo's name is now back into the fucking world.
And anyone
to be
named
shit on
Diablo
again.
is gonna change their name.
Yeah, you fucking dick.
Like, so once again, like, yeah, he was being a dick and he was trying to protect himself, but he was right to do so. And guess what?
But grossly incompetent operation.
Maybe if you'd have played it right, the show would have started off talking about how you made all the right rules. I don't know why I'm talking to you like your ghost is watching this.
You know, it's surprising that the other guy, Akimov,
Yeah.
like, he worked with him in the same, like, he worked on the same level, same department, same situation. That guy didn't have they have melted face.
Well,
and
he
died
told that
in-
guy to go.
Yeah, because
check.
I think Akimov was one of the dudes who was
he
turning
was
on the
one of
water
them.
down there.
Oh, yeah.
You know what scene was funny, guys? I forgot his name. Silence character when he was like being the phone. He's like, "Fuck you."
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was.
That
pretty
reminds me so much of, like, all the, like, in every movie from Czech Republic about, like, this era, there's always somebody who's just, like, everybody's trying to just keep it chill, you know? And then there's always just like,
I wonder how many folks like that.
Because they sent them a robot that can accept 2,000 radigen because there is no Soviet problem with the nuclear power.
Oh
it's
my
fine.
What is his name again? Sherbina, right?
Yeah, Sherbina. Boris.
Sherbina. Boris. I expected someone to be like, Boris, it's an inanimate fucking object.
You're an inanimate fucking object.
One last thing I want to bring up is that guy who was like, "Oh, I was always capable. You know, like you don't know until you kill your first."
Oh, that's such a good
I just want to say on a
scene.
personal level, I disagree with stuff like that.
What?
I mean, yeah, maybe this kid was brought out here to do a job, and he shot the thing, and yeah, maybe now he's capable now, but it doesn't mean he was always capable. Doesn't mean he was gonna eventually in his life go.
Well, I don't know.
But like, because he was put in a situation that made it.
Fight and flee, like
Fight or flight.
Yeah, that aspect. Like some people are like meant to fight, some people are not. Some people who like that's when you know like if you're a fighter or not. It's like to be put in that position.
Killing dogs.
Like he could have
I didn't. Well, go ahead.
He could have like left and been like, no, I don't want to do this. Like fuck this shit. I'm
He
not
could
gonna
have got
do
the
it.
bullet.
Well,
But still, like he could have been like, I don't want to do this, but like he was capable enough to do it though.
I don't
I mean, I think when it's your life versus anything else's life,
you were gonna do it.
Especially if that other thing is some dude in another country who doesn't speak your language and you don't know shit about them, and they're like, hey, here's a gun, you're going door to door. And then like dude was like, maybe I won't have to kill anybody in this war. Maybe I won't have to do shit. Kicks in the door, saw one guy, freaked out, pulled the trigger. Because in his head he was like, the first person I see is going to fucking try to kill me no matter what. Like, I don't think that what dude was saying is that wasn't that like everybody has it in them to kill him. He's saying that when you get pushed up to that level,
you gonna find
whatever the fuck you do, that's pretty much who you were. And like just about anybody would have probably been like, shit, I freaked out and pulled the trigger, and then I was a killer, and then I decided that I was going to keep doing that the next day and the next day and the next day so I could continue to survive.
Yep.
I really love the way they're handling like the nuances of all the characters, even like the minor ones, and to show that and
the fact that they're thinking of this in like Hamlet structure,
and to show these people in a way that like some of them were shitheads, but like most of them they're not bad people. Like the guy, his job is to kill animals, but he's like, don't let them suffer. Like let's do this, but let's do this right. And it's fucked, man. And it's a really dark thought for me to think, like, we saw the guy commit suicide in the beginning. Like, I wonder, after all was said and done, and all how many people committed suicide. Like, if you were just sent off somewhere to kill house pets for like a year.
And
like,
keep in mind too that like leaving the Soviet Union wasn't a fucking thing, man. Like me and Marquette have met Czech people that were like, yeah, when the Soviets were, or like when Czech was under communist rule, we just went on a trip to Vienna and never fucking came back. So like, it's not like these people have an out, you know what I mean? And they're in a fucked system. And when you're in a fucked system and everything's fucked from the top to the bottom, then attempts to get your life done. But once you're put in a situation like this, like you're up against a brick wall, like, what the fuck are you supposed to do?
And then we have to talk about the woman that gave birth. And
Ludmila.
Somehow
Ludmila.
Ludmila. And
that's kind of neat. I never knew like
baby,
the baby could absorb all the radiation. So
that's insane.
That's kind of cool. How it filters out the system like that.
Yeah,
that's fucked. It's so fucked, but yeah.
I mean, it's fucked up, but it's kind of cool. I wanted like those.
I didn't.
I wonder
so
if
is that like
on
a
yeah, I
possible
didn't think that would be possible. Like,
Cure?
No, it's just
impregnate someone.
Are you ready to save your cream? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that even worth it? Like that's If you,
that's
God,
Like
Lord,
so how about
artificial insemination. Like
I mean, you're still creating a baby just to die in your womb, like.
But to save you.
I'm not a woman, so I don't have to make that decision.
But see, then us guys are fucked. That's not fair.
Well,
like that's not cool.
That would go into the abortion pro-life argument, though. Like, are you torturing this baby?
No. Because I mean, like,
it feels like you are if it's 9 full months. So never mind.
Anyway, it's interesting scientifically and biologically, but it's also fucking awful.
Did you create a base nectar symbol on the Ron Swanson pillow?
That's the base
He is
sound.
Duke Silver. You cannot do this.
Oh, you call him Duke Silver.
And with that.
Guys, we'll see you at the next one, at the finale of Chernobyl. Let us end this series so we can have happiness, but we learned.
Oh my God. Bye. Thanks for watching the penultimate episode of the Chernobyl series, everyone. This has been an amazing HBO documentary / docuseries miniseries to watch with you all. Please hit the like button if you're enjoying this. And once again, a big shout out to Luis, Joe, Nasser, Markio, Chelsea Collins, Gino, Adam, Kelly Parks, Keyboard Junkie, NYR Fan, and Philip. We'll see you guys for the finale.